Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in my bus build series. Thank you all so much for tuning in and joining me and hanging out with me. I absolutely love it. And thank you, Jen, to your awesome comment, your suggestion on the pennies. I couldn't find any pennies because, well, they haven't been in change for I think 3 years now. But my dad actually had about, I don't know, I think he gave me about 100 pennies. So I think that is going to be absolutely plenty for these holes. So that's going to be fantastic. So I'm going to be using those. And then for the larger ones where the pennies are a bit too small, I'll use those bolts that have the big flat face on them. But thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Without that, I might not have found out that my family even had any pennies. So that worked out really well. Thank you. So yeah, the plan this week. I got this rust reformer stuff for the little bits of rust that I do have, so I'm going to be spraying that on today. It says it needs 24 hours to cure, so it's going to take me a few days. I'm going to do that first. And then I also got, I don't know, I think, like, it's not really a sealer, but it's just a rust paint that I'm going to paint on the entire floor after that. And then I'm going to start filling all the holes and sealing up everything. And that is the plan for this week. If I'm lucky, I'll get to doing some subfloor this week, but each one of these layers needs about 24 hours to cure before I can do anything else on them. So, I don't know. I feel like by the time I get the rust remover on, the paint on, get everything sealed up, I might run out of time to do the subfloor this week, but there's always next week. So yeah, that is the plan. So let's start doing that. Okay, so I kind of feel like that fireplace thing might be a bit of a bad idea because the stuff is extremely flammable, and it says not to have it near any heat sources that have flames or sparks or an electric motor, which that definitely is an electric motor. So I think that's a bad idea to have it on right now when I'm going to be doing this. But it's pretty warm in here. Like, I don't have a coat on. This is not a thick sweater. I think it'll be okay to use this. I mean, it says that if it's not quite warm enough, it'll just take a little bit longer of a drying time, but this is going to have all night to sit and cure, so I think it'll be okay. So we're going to shake this up and get painting. Now, this might have been kind of overkill, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to paint the whole thing anyway, just to make sure that it can't continue rusting. Although, I mean, it could still rust from underneath, but I mean, you do the best that you can, right? I think that's it for day one. I'll come see in the morning, see how dry it is, and fingers crossed I can start painting with that. Otherwise, it'll be the next day. But yeah, bye for now. So I came in my bus to work today, and there's water on the floor. But it kind of snowed yesterday, and then it was melting this morning, so now I gotta find where the leak is. I mean, I already knew there was a leak, just didn't know where. So that water there, and then this bat fell down from the other side. Kind of random. Oh, there's some running water there. Oh, I see daylight through these holes. Don't see any more holes in there, so I think those are the culprits. I think it's running down here, collecting, and then dripping through here, running all the way down to the floor. So I gotta fill those holes. No big deal. Hello and welcome back to my bus build. It is day 2? Yeah, I think it's day 2. Yeah, it's day 2. So yesterday I did rust reformer on the floor. You can kind of see by all the black spots on the floor there. And today we're going to be sealing up some holes and filling them with pennies and bolts and whatever will fit. Because I did find some. Hopefully I have enough. I know some of these holes are a little bit larger than will fit the penny, but the majority of them will fit the penny. And also I found this little hole up in here. I think, yeah, up in there on the roof. And I had water in here this morning because it snowed last night and it started to melt today. So I'm going to fill that with some of this too. I think it'll work well. It's like an all-purpose, heavy-duty Gorilla Construction glue adhesive. I think it'll work. Why not, right? So yeah, that's the plan today. So let's get gluing. I bought 2 pieces of 6x24 sheet metal, and then I just cut each one in half so that I can get the right size pieces that I need. These are going to fit on here. Yeah, those are the pieces I'm going to glue down, and I also have this one that I got to glue down, and it's going to go on the side here by the wheel well. That's all that's really left for that. I'm actually not going to end up using that really big piece, so it's just a spare, I guess. Every hole is covered with a penny or a bolt. I actually only ended up using one of those bolts because only one hole was really too big. So, and I used every single penny that my dad gave me, but then all the tiny ones I just used the sealer. I think it'll be fine. And then I used big sheet metal on the really big holes, and that's it. It's all done. I just gotta wait about an hour, and then I can paint. I'm gonna get done today. I'm so excited. I apologize for the shaky camera that's happening right now, but I have my bus running to keep the floors warm so I can paint in here. And yeah, so the bus kind of shakes a little bit when it's idling. So I am super pleased with how this floor turned out. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. I'm so happy. I just kind of brushed it on like as quick as possible because it was getting dark and a little bit cold, and I just wanted to get it done. It's done. Now it's time for subfloor. But I am so pleased with how this turned out. It's great. It looks really good. You can see my footprints there. That's okay. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it if you like it. Leave some comments. Tell me your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah. Oh, come on. Oh, I put it on now. I can't get it off. It's childproof. Everything's childproof. Never open childproof stuff. What? I give up.